Hello and welcome to the XGR Clubhouse. I'm Black Mace and I'm joined by Osashus. We're gonna quickly run through everything you need to know about the upcoming 2952 Stanton Cup.
Hey everyone, let's get straight into the tracks we'll be visiting over the coming months. We've got 11 exciting courses planned for the Stanton Cup, 6 Atmo courses and 5 0G courses. There's a wide variety of obstacles and stylings within these tracks, so this is going to provide an exceptional challenge for even the most talented racers in the galaxy. First up, we'll be headed to the XGR Club track on ArcCorp, which has tight, tricky lines that weave through the skyscrapers of Area 18. Next, we'll make our first foray into vacuum and head to the Kovalex circuit at Everest Harbor. This course will be the first chance for racers to show off their speed management and zero-G control. Then we'll have an excursion on Microtech at the New Babbage City Tour, a high-speed Atmo track where racers find challenging obstacles all throughout the city. After that, we'll be revisiting an XGR classic with some new twists, the remastered Beautiful Glen circuit, a perfect example of wide-open zero-G racing. Next up, we'll make our way to one of the most popular XGR courses and see racers battling their way through the tight canyons of the Snake Pit on Clio. For the 6th race in the series, we'll be in for some carnage at the Grim Prospects racecourse at Grim Hex, a punishing zero-G track with next to no room for pilot error. After that, we'll head off to yet another XGR favorite, Lorville Gateways, just outside of Lorville on Hurston. We've seen some amazing battles on this track already, and it's going to be incredible to see racers slug it out here for championship points. Next, we'll see racers making their way through station structure and a massive asteroid at Wide Forest Hollows, a grueling course at Wide Forest Station. 9th up will be one of our community collaboration courses, Euterpe Icebreaker. This course has some of the most picturesque views you'll find anywhere in Stanton. The penultimate race of the series will be located at the Ambitious Dream course, a wide-open zero-G track with some tight squeezes involved. Finally, the series will conclude at arguably the most famous and favorited by many XGR courses, Kaplan Stadium at Orison. There can be no better conclusion to a championship than seeing racers rocket through the floating platforms inside Stanton's one and only Cloud City.
All of this will happen with racers choosing one of 5 of the fastest racing ships available in the verse. The Origin M50, the Origin 350R, the Misk Razor, the Kruger P72, or the CO Mustang Gamma. Now, not all of these ships do well in a given situation, and pilots are free to choose and switch between ships from race day to race day. Picking the correct ship will be crucial to securing a victory. When the pilot selects a ship though, that's it, they're locked in for the race day. Here's hoping our pilots select the right tool for the job.
Stanton Cup race days will begin with a series of heat races where all participants line up together for short lap count sprint racing. The amount of heats will be determined by the number of participants on a given championship day. Winners of these heat races will not only secure a first row position in the main events, but will also secure an extra championship point. After the heat races conclude, the live broadcast will take an intermission where we have some exciting features planned, including things like race interviews, breakdowns, and possibly even ground racing coverage. After the intermission, racing will resume and 3 main events will take place. Racers' results in these 3 main events will be calculated with Olympic-style scoring, and final overall race results for the event will be determined based on racers' finishes throughout the 3 mains. Championship points are given out based on racers' overall finish. If racers or spectators have any questions about race rules and structure, they can consult the official Stanton Cup rulebook, which will be publicly available in the XGR Discord soon.
Racers will be able to win a whole range of prizes too. All of these insurance claims have to be worth it somehow, right? First of all, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place cup finishers will walk away with a beautiful gold, silver, or bronze trophy. The 1st place finisher will also fly home with either the C2 or, if CIG gets a move on, their own flying parking garage. I mean the Anvil Liberator. The 2nd place finisher earns themselves a 400i, and the 3rd place finisher their very own flying RV, the very new Miss Cole A. On top of all of this, we're aiming to have additional prizes for each race day as well, but we'll have more to share on this later.
There will be start-to-finish live coverage of the Stanton Cup available for viewers anywhere and everywhere. This will include live commentary, in-depth features, interviews, and more. Just head over to twitch.tv/ExtremeGRacing to watch. There will also be an official XGR podcast to complement the racing action. In this podcast, we'll go deep into every facet of the Stanton Cup races, including prior results, race breakdowns, info about upcoming races, possible interviews, and more. An episode will be released between every round of the series. You'll be able to find this podcast on all major platforms. Keep an eye out for the first episode, which will release prior to round 1 of the championship. As always, various bits of race coverage, recaps, and other content can be found on Black Maze's YouTube channel. This will also include all of the highlights from the official podcast.
Finally, signing up for the races themselves is fairly easy. Simply join the Discord and prepare to sign the sign-up sheet made available there before each race. But make sure to do this in time, because there will be a deadline. If you're interested in joining the XGR community and having casual chats and meetups, we also encourage you to come and join us on Discord. We'll hope to talk to you soon during our very first podcast in May.